Now, some of us are numbers people and some of us aren't numbers people. The reality of running a business is even if we aren't numbers people, we need to decide what numbers are important to our business. And what we call these are KPIs, key process indicators. All right. And these are things that we need to measure on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, quarterly basis to make sure that we're hitting our goals and making sure we're on track to achieve the budgets and the numbers and the profits and the costs that we need to follow as a business. Now, generally, we're going to track revenue, we're going to track our expenses, we're going to track our profit margin, we're going to track how many leads are coming into the business, how many people are interested in our business or our service, and then understanding our conversion ratio, especially as we start getting really deep into marketing. Now, I've created a tracker for all of this. I'll attach it to this video and making sure that we can establish our key budgets, our key numbers to understand what we need to do in sales, what we need to do in operations side of things, what we need to do for our budgets as far as marketing, and what we need for a conversion back, understanding how many leads we need into the business and how many of those need to turn into appointments or conversations, and then how many of those actually turn into sales. Now, we may not know those exact numbers, especially in our first year or two of business, but we can do some background research to kind of get some industry averages to set some basic standards for what we think we should be converting at. And then also in some cases, we're going to gain that information over that first year or two and be able to track what's our performance on a business end to make sure that we understand, are we doing better than industry average? Are we doing a little bit under? Are we right at industry average? We really need to understand that. And so, again, even if you're not a numbers person, this may come a little bit challenging to you, but this is a challenge that is worth the investment. Because if you're not tracking numbers, it's just like our personal budgets. If we're not watching how much money we're actually spending, then we're going to outspend our income, right? And so when you're leveraging a business, when you're building a business, you need to understand those numbers because it's going to put you out of business if you don't. All right. So again, I have a spreadsheet that I've attached here. I'll make a video of how to actually fill out that information, to come up with that information. And then this is also what I provide coaching for is how do we work those numbers? Are we on target? Are we off target? So check that out and I hope this helps.